Capricorn, welcome to your April Rebel reading. Let's see what messages come out for you. After your message is received, you're more than welcome to get your extended messages. All right. Like I told Aries, Libra, Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, and Sagittarius, and Cancer, Capricorn, it's Aries season. Happy birthday, Aries. If you're cross-watching, you need to be in Aries energy of being unapologetic. Okay. I said what I said. I mean what I said. What I believe is what I believe. I respect what you believe. You are expanding the action of open mindfulness here. There's this creativity that those who are biased may look at it as toxic. All right. So let's go ahead and see what messages come out. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding for Capricorn, Earth energy. Also, as a dove so below, I shade. Also, Capricorn, check out the podcast as well as collective and general readings. There is also the collective rebel message for the month of April. Make sure you check that out as well. Let's go ahead and see what you need to acknowledge or speak up about, okay, for the month of April. Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to acknowledge or speak about in the month of April? Capricorn, you're realizing that you do not need new material things to feel new again, to feel fresh, to feel recharged, energized. Re-elevate, change your perspective, or quit. I don't feel like cussing. So, with that being said, what you need to acknowledge is accept for what is. You can put in the work and have a different perspective, change the situation, right? Or remove yourself from the situation. And pertaining to how to use this as a tool is learning from mistakes or learning from your environment or learning from your peers here without judgment, all right? What else? What you need to speak up about is removing personal from business. If this is work in involvement, be very practical when you speak up for yourself. All right. This is no longer allowing the game, some kind of game in wherever you work. All right. Now, if this is dealing with family and friends, this is being non-judgmental and not putting the focus on them, but correcting yourself. Also, what else? What are the messages for Capricorn? Re-evaluate, change your perspective, or quit. Someone is realizing that entrepreneurship is not easy. It consists of 99.9% of investing, right? And that 1% is self, okay? And as a whole, when it becomes a 100%, that is what you are serving, right, to your demographics. Also, reevaluating, changing your perspective, or quit, is settling in a comfortable place, a comfortable mindset, and just being in the dream state, a daydreaming state of what could change, right? This is becoming bitter, right? This is something that you don't want to, because you have to understand that kind of state of mind and that kind of state of being If you're looking for someone to pick you up, it's like you're committing your own advisory. What I'm about to say is not to scare anyone or to harm anyone. It's for anyone to have the wrong idea. This is an awakening that if you're looking for someone to come and save you or pick you up, that is not going to happen. You have to put in the work. All right. Either that need is going to be matched, or there's something by you being motivated and creating this routine, not to keep you busy, to distract you from what it is you're running away from. It is to keep you busy, to call in what it is that you are trying to attract into your life. Okay, like a magnetic field. Let's see what messages come out. That is your reading, Capricorn. If you want to stay for your extended, you are more than welcome. Let's look at tools that you would need to utilize in the month of April, or simply what you need to acknowledge, or simply what obstacle that could arise in the month of April under your message of reevaluate, change your perspective, or quit. All right, rebel energy. Someone is like, follow who rules? You mean my rules? Someone is either not willing to grow and pertaining to being open-minded to going about things in a different way. It may feel uncomfortable, like you're losing control. You're not in control. But this is the moment where it's like the student shows up and the student is ready, and the teacher shows up. You have to redirect your aims and goals, right? And embrace charitability. You have to have a charitability nature if you're willing to grow. We have TikTok. Time is not pressed, all right? Fork in the road. The obstacle is, are you going to make a practical, sound decision? All right. And this is what I always say is things that don't resonate with you, it's good to still be open-mindful to hear, because you can utilize those as tools and store that in your safe deposit box, so that when you have a deja vu, you'll know what to do. Or when you need to make a practical decision pertaining to observing, right? Time and decency and in order. Right? Of knowing when to go to the left or to the right, or to move forward, or to simply stand still. Because you have to understand, if you can see there, right? There are people that have animal instincts. There is one whom is wise, and there is one who is intelligent and smart, but wild and can be reckless, right? Or you can choose your own instinct and go forward, all right? We can see what is ahead, but we cannot see what's on the left and the right. And it's very adamant that if you choose to stand still, to learn from someone who moves slow, but they're not slow like a turtle. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Grounding is needed. We have building blocks here. Okay. You have enough time to build here. Enough time. That's why it's keep going forward. Keep pressing the mark, setting boundaries, setting goals, center points, refocusing, revisiting, observing, and that's that Aries energy with the buildings blocks. Okay, trying to find out what's the next direction. This could be scouting as well. This could be acknowledging that you see what it is that you're building, acknowledging the growth within a time frame, going back into time and looking into the present, of realizing that you are not stuck. You're no longer confused, all right? But back to that fiery energy, that's that Aries energy, that boldness, tackling goals, taking things face on. Let's get overall direction. Make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success of this new channel, reaching 1,000 subscribers. So allow me to thank you in advance. And if you're not aware, Capricorn, we do have a podcast, and it's full of collective and general readings that are audio only. All right, let's get your overall direction. The Four of Cups. Now, with the Four of Cups here, with the TikTok fork in the road and the building blocks, someone is at a standstill, but it's like someone rested too long and you're trying to get that drive, that energy again. But it's all in thought process here. Remember how I was saying there's no one that's going to pick you up. You may have had some people that gave you some words of encouragement, and you're still needing that. You're still needing nurturing. But everyone's saying it's that there's only so much that other adults can give that nurturing, because they also need nurturing too. But for the most part, if you're not getting that nurturing, it's because you're a leader that everyone else looks up to, and they don't think that you have that. And that's something you may need to communicate, especially to the ones that you can confide in. But for the most part, the Four of Cups is dealing with missed opportunities. Someone is disrespecting time or not appreciating time because you are lost. The fork in the road. You may have burnt off some bridges, and you're trying to scout new possibilities, or it is that you need to reevaluate in yourself so that you can go back and rebuild these bridges. Okay, that is your reading, Capricorn. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.